Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I'm recording this the day after I recorded building the wire spool, so I am still illin', got that cold going on. But today we're going to try to poke some holes in ceiling joists, floor joists, whatever you want to call them. I guess it depends on which side of the structure you're on, right? And get wire pulled for the dining room and the kitchen. And I'm trying to decide the best way to do it because there's a lot of holes. And this is not really what I normally use. This is a Forstner bit, 1 inch. I normally use a self-feeding auger, but I kind of toasted my other drill and I don't want to risk destroying the last drill I have until I can buy a right angle drill, because I was boring some larger holes with a screw auger and I kind of broke the drill. So I think I'm going to run this way, kind of in this bay, because then I only have to drill a couple of holes to make my drops to the side. At least it seems like a good plan, and that'll get me all the way back to switches here, switch there, and switch over there. One of the other spots that it gets a 4-way switch in this setup. Alright, well, that's that first row. Fairly lined up. I didn't snap a line. And I think we can get by with just one run across these blocks, like right through here, like that, to access the other cans, or not cans, the pancake lights, the LEDs. I think that'll work out pretty good. That'd just be 2, 4, 6 holes to get across that instead of the 20 something I just drilled. And that seems a lot more attractive to me than another 20 holes. And it really won't take any more wire doing it one way versus the other. And that gives me a path across if I need to get to the switch there. that big of a hole for most of those. I'll switch to this and go a little faster. Just running these dry. Don't really 1 inch hole. Every day is leg day when you're drilling holes in this high. Because you are up and down, up and down. Every day is leg day when you're drilling holes in this high. Because you are up and down, up and down. Alright guys, we're going to make up some lights here. Start hanging lighting. I've only got a couple of string reliefs left, but these are the lights. And these are the drivers. These are temperature selectable lights. You can see this little switch right there. Change the color for the lights, the temperature of the lighting. And I like putting these string reliefs in. I'll show you here. Like this. And wire retention and protection. And then I mount them using trim head screws. That way, if you ever do have to change them, you can actually get them down. Pretty straightforward. I'll just have to make up connections later. I can still run my wire and get it close and pull it out later and put my knockouts in it here. The advantage of these over a traditional can light is positioning. Structure and framing for the coppered ceilings really makes it challenging to center a can in the exact middle of the opening of the box, so to speak. These, the profile fits in the 5/8 sheetrock, so as long as you put your driver, your power supply, because they are LED, within a couple inches of the center, on either side of the joist, you got probably about a foot total of cable that you can run them to, and it's just super handy. We really debated about how many to put in this dining room, but we did order. They're not super bright. Shouldn't take that back. They're bright, but that's a lot of space. 10-foot ceiling in there with a coffer, and the dining room is 16 by 21. So it'll need a lot of light, and I think it'll be appropriate to have that many. That spacing allows us enough space. We really shouldn't have any shadow lines under the cabinets, and of course we'll be putting under cabinet lighting in, so that'll help with that a lot. I put that right in the center. I don't know how I did that, but boy howdy did I. It's a special skill I must have. And these are hanging, so I'm going to move that screw. And let me do that. Temporary lighting isn't in the way. Should really buy an 8-foot step ladder. I definitely find these lights to be easier than cans in a lot of ways. Pretty handy. Alright, so went ahead and drilled those holes I needed. Got that all squared away. That'll allow us to save on how much wire we got to pull here. I'm just going to stub it into the box and be a little generous. Label that while we're right there so we know what it goes to. Much easier to do it now than it is to do it later and go, what is that supposed to run to? Which way do I want to go? Either way, my ladder's not in the best spot. don't know about bulletproof. 8 foot tall would be handy right now. Definitely get your steps in. Right there. All right, I don't know if you guys can see, but what I've done is, unfortunately, I had to cut a little notch in this joist, only about 7/8 of an inch deep, and I'm going to add a stiffener right there. But this will tell me where the center of my box goes. Put it up. I need to get under it a little better. Not sure if that laser shows up, but I've got it striking across the mark there and there. Turn it that way. Hit that hole. That looks pretty good. There. Delicious. I need that little backer board to put up there. Might not be the prettiest chunk, but it'll do what I need it to do, which is hold that light in the middle of the island, whatever we decide to do there. Some debate of whether it'll be a ceiling fan or what we'll do, but some kind of hanging light or a fan with a light. At least that's what we're thinking. One more screw. All right. That's pretty good. I think we're going to give you guys a walk around here. Hold on a minute, we'll come off of that. If you can see in there, pretty dang close. Got wire pulled. No connections are made up, but but it's in there. We're getting there. We got a long way to go. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and come back for more, because there's going to be a lot.